What is up, crew? Man, how are you doing today? I got to tell you right now, this gym behind me, it's not ready for me. The lights aren't even on yet, but I'm about to light it up. GST press day. I'm going to hit my pecs, my traps, my pecs, my shoulders, my triceps, my back. Man, I sound like that old song. But yeah, I don't want to do a lot of talking right now. I'm just ready to lift today. I've already got my Tiger's Blood Gorilla mode in, and I am fully caffeinated, ready to go. So without further ado, let's get into today's vlog, GST Press Day, September 20th, 2023. Let's go. All right, I'm getting right into this today. Working set 1, 70% 1 rep max. Now what that means is it's GST microcycle 2, and my set rep scheme is 1 set of 6, 1 set of 6, and 1 AMRAP. Now, if I feel good on these first 2 sets, I can allow myself up to 10 reps. It just depends on how I feel, totally on the fly. Let's see how it goes. Okay, clearly that was more than 6 reps. I did 9. What I like to do is I have a rule for myself. In this situation, when I'm adjusting on the fly, I do not want to hit failure on my first 2 core lift working sets. That's a huge no-no for me because I want to be ready to go for the AMRAP, full potential on the AMRAP. So I stop 1 to 2 reps shy of failure. You can tell number 9, getting a little bit slower, probably in that 1 to 2 reps shy of failure range. So I shut it down. All right, next set coming up. All right, you know what? I'm pretty sure that was 10. One thing that you're not going to be able to tell that I'm doing, but it's still a valuable tip. When I'm back and I'm into position, see here, I'm slouched a little bit, but what I do is I give myself a little bit of leg drive, flex my legs up, and I make sure to hold that throughout the whole set. It keeps me tighter. I almost feel a little bit spring-loaded, and I guarantee it's going to make your incline pressing stronger. It does it for me every time. All you have to do, tighten up a little bit, keep the quads flexed, get a good firm foot plant, and you're good to go. By the way, how you doing up there? Big set coming up here, boys. All right, so I'm going to use a little leg drive. I'm going to push myself up, spring load my body, and make my reps stronger because of it. That's a big tip that you can use on incline to get a little bit of instant strength gain. Keep the leg drive. When you come back, you could be sitting here slouched with no leg flex, no leg drive, or you can flex them, get yourself tight, pushed into that bench, braced and ready to go. That's the option I'm going to take every time. I'm telling you, instant strength gains from that tip alone. Ooh. Whew. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna hit failure on purpose here. Ooh. There's failure, and I'm safe. I wanted to illustrate the point of keeping your safeties high when you're doing incline pressing. I would not want to roll that down my body. There, I just had to roll it down my chest a little bit. You can see where the height's at. It's sitting at my upper stomach right now. All right, I'm satisfied with that AMRAP. 12 reps, I'm happy. Microcycle 2, 70%, 1 rep max. 10, 10, 12. All right, I'm gonna move on to more pec work, 15-degree incline dumbbell press, coming right at you. Down and apart, up and together. That's a nice dumbbell path. You want to try to be thinking about maybe making a triangle or like a dome shape with the dumbbell path. There we go. All right, watch the dumbbell path. Up and together, down and apart. I like the inside of the dumbbells to hit the outer chest, armpit area. Big pec squeeze. Yep, that's all pecs. Ooh. Ah. All right, that's it. How you doing? Now this is the time of the video where I want to get close, I want to connect, I want to teach you something new, and I want to talk about the important stuff, important training concepts, right? It's not as important as your relationship with your girl. It's not as important as your relationship with your kids or keeping money in your bank account. But this shit is important because we're focused on muscle growth. We want to do the best we can to get as big as we can. And the concept that I want to talk about today is muscle failure. Now I want to mention it because you saw me hit failure on set number 2 of my dumbbell presses right there. How many times do I want to hit failure today? Not that many. I want to hit it twice, maybe 3 times. But honestly, what I really strive for is really pushing to failure, true failure, where I can't get another rep, maybe 1 to 2 times per workout, and that's it. There's studies out there that show that if you're training hard and you're getting to the point where you are really exerting yourself and you're pushing yourself about 1 to 2 reps shy of failure, you're going to get the same results in terms of growth as if you were pushing yourself to failure during those sets. So 1 to 2 reps shy of failure produces the same growth results as hitting failure. What seems more logical in terms of tearing yourself down, burning yourself out, and increasing your risk of injury? Does it seem more logical that those things would happen if you're constantly pushing to failure? Or does it seem more logical that those things would happen if you're constantly stopping 1 to 2 reps shy of failure? Now I know common sense tells me that if I'm pushing myself to failure where I can't get another rep, my form's going to be breaking down. I'm going to be stressing my nervous system. I'm going to be stressing my joints, my tendons more. I'm going to be pushing myself to a dangerous zone more often. I can do that, and I can be risky, and I can take those risks, and I can probably suffer the consequences, or I can rely on the science, I can train smart, and I can make sure that I am holding off from that 10 out of 10 exertion state. And I can do that by just stopping 1 or 2 reps shy of failure. And that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I want you to do. I invite you to give me your, not intake, input. Give me your input on this, because I'd love to interact with you and talk to you about this. Like I said, this is the time of the video where I'm connecting, getting closer, building a crew, building trust, and just building a relationship with you. So I want to talk. Hit me up, drop a comment. Now, you know I want to get back to that next pull. I was talking about that. I'm looking at the machine right now, just waiting for it to fire up my lats. So let's get into it. Let's go. If you check back on my last press day vlog, you're gonna see me doing this move. It's a new move to me. I've done it once before in my life, but I really like it. I would call it a dual cable pulley wide grip pull down. And I say wide grip because, you know, my grip is way out here. But it's really nice. It just allows me to really fire up my lats. It's what I feel. Honestly, I can feel them. Just holding the weight here, I can feel them. Ooh, I get that squeeze. Yes. Ooh, man. I gotta tell you, yesterday I hit that leg day, man. My legs are sore right now, so I'm kind of moving like an old man. Getting up and down, up and off the floor. Glute soreness. You know, moving with sore glutes is, it's a task in itself. And I'm feeling that right now. Last night was kind of funny. Every step I took when I straightened out my leg, my quads were cramping. And then when I was sitting on the couch and I bent my legs too much, my hamstrings were cramping. So I straightened out my legs to get that hamstring cramp to go away. And the quad flex from straightening out my legs, man, I got a cramp in the quad. So it was like back and forth, just trying to find that sweet spot. What I ended up doing, because I did not want to be cramping overnight, I ate some Chex Mix, some chips to get that sodium in, drank a bunch of water, took a magnesium pill, and thankfully I was good, because at nighttime hamstring cramps are brutal. You do not want that. Magnesium, sodium, and water always does the trick for me. Guys, this is hilarious. I popped on my Instagram quick. I made a post earlier about gorilla mode. Just talking about how I dropped the pre-workout into my system and I was ready to go, ready to get cracking. And I just checked on there. Look who happened to like my post. See if that pops up for you. None other than Derek, More Plates, More Dates. Derek, if you happen to see this, you just gave me some more energy for my next set, so I'm going to get into that right now. Hey, thanks for the like, buddy. I'll talk to you later. Last set of these guys. Big lat squeeze. Big lat squeeze there. Oh, baby. Ooh. One more. Let's get it. Yeah, these are honestly too light. I'm definitely gonna have to bump it up for the next set, but I love me some overhead presses, especially with dumbbells. It's nice to be able to move them around, flare the elbows out a lot to really hit those medial delts and front delts too, but I really like overhead dumbbell presses. If you don't do them, give them a shot. And you don't even need to go 90 degrees on the bench angle. Just do like a 75 degree. Trust me, it's vertical enough. It's my preferred way to do it, and it just helps you stay on the bench a little bit better. But yes, dumbbell overhead presses for the win. All right, back in the overhead press game. I bumped them up 5 pounds a piece. Let's hope for 10 to 12. No problem. I like it. Number 3. This one should be nice and smooth. These are feeling really good right now. That's good. 1 to 2 reps shy of failure. That's what I'm talking about. Feeling those delts. As you can tell, I moved on from dumbbell overhead presses. Time to get some arm work in. Today I'm gonna hit the straight bar tricep press downs. These feel awesome. I've done these my whole lifting career. They're one of my favorite press down movements, favorite tricep movements. It's easy to set up. I feel it is easier on the elbows than a skull crusher. That's important. It's important for training longevity. If you want to train a long time, stay fit, stay feeling good as you get older, you have to take these things into account when you're younger. And that's one of the things that I am really trying to instill in you, because you might be younger, you might be 20s, you might be 30s, and you might be following people that are driving to failure every set, overdoing things. You know what? That type of training looks cool. I understand it's intense to watch, it's fun to watch, but you really don't want to be the guy that's doing it, because it's not going to last, and you are going to end up a mess later in life. Trust me on this one. Listen to me on this one. It's so important. That's all I can say. That's all I can say right now. All right, get back into it. Ooh. 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 Man, triceps are feeling freaking full. And that's an advantage of building up the mind-muscle connection, taking the time to build up your mind-muscle connection. I'm literally 2 sets in. I didn't even warm this up. 2 sets in. Triceps are full. It's not even as easy as it normally is to straighten out my arm right now, let alone like reaching back. See, I can already feel a stretch, and that's not even a big stretch position. So you build up that mind-muscle connection, and you can really tune in to the specific muscles that you're working. When I'm doing this, my elbows are nice and tight. They might move a little bit. That's natural. But I am dialed in to my triceps, and it shows, and I can feel it. Admittedly, I'm in a little bit of a rush right now. My kids are about to get home from school, and I like to get this done before they're home so I can greet them when they're home. Oh. Rest periods are a little short, so this feels a little bit like a burnout set. It's gonna be good. Okay. Whoo! Tricep pump. Big time. Big time. I gotta get in curls, I gotta get in a shoulder isolation, and then I gotta get out. I wanna get into the house quick before my kids get home from school. Like I talked about today, what's more important? Relationships with your family or muscle failure? Obviously, relationships with your family. So I hit up some bicep cable curls. I stuck with the straight bar, just the opposing exercise of the tricep pressdowns with a straight bar, working those antagonist muscle groups. And then I hit some barbell upright rows, wide grip barbell upright rows. So I could just pull up, keep my elbows wide, and really dial in those medial delts. Because I already did front delt work today through other exercises, other compound exercises. So it was really about the medial delts to finish things up. And yeah, that's a wrap. As I said, time for me to head out. I truly appreciate you watching. I'm looking forward to the next vlog, GST lift day, deadlift focus day, and I will be back for that soon. Okay, have a great night. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.